how to find products to sell on Amazon. How's it going, guys? My name is Bradley Sutton from Helium10, and that question right there is one of the most commonly asked questions that I see, especially from newer sellers. How do I find a product to sell on Amazon? Well, I'm going to show you guys the method that you could use with Helium10 tool Blackbox in order to find profitable products and opportunities for selling on Amazon. So we are here in the Helium10 suite of tools. I selected here Blackbox. Now I'm just going to give you a brief overview about how a lot of this tool works, and then there's going to be a lot more other videos that are going to go more into detail on some of the filters. And for example, there's different tabs. Today we're going to talk about using the first tab, which is Marketplace. For the competitors or niche tabs, that'll be in a later video. So let's go ahead and say you know that you want to sell a product in the baby category. So I'm going to select baby here, and you're curious, you want to see who's out there right now that people really love their product. So a review rating of at least 4.5 stars, and they're selling really well. So let's just say they're selling 20,000 units a month. You know the kind of price range that you want to target for your retail price. Let's say it's between $25 and $35. And you don't want, huge oversized like car seats or something that would get a big shipping charge. So you're going to pick standard size. So I'm going to hit search. Now our database is one of the most, if not the most extensive out there, over 450 million products, tens of billions of data points that we're searching through to get you the information that you need. So here it came up with 59 products that met all of this criteria. And you can just, take a look here and see some of these products. Like here's a product, a 2-in-1 shopping cart cover, high chair cover. There's something that I didn't even know existed. And then I just got this idea, by doing this search. Like I literally had no idea that there's a market for a shopping cart cover that doubles as a high chair cover. And take a look at this. This one product is selling almost $40,000 a year? No, per month. Right here, we can see the number of reviews it has, 762 reviews, and it's a 4.8. So everybody seems to love this product. It's selling 1,200 units a month. The retail price is $30, so it fit that criteria I was looking for, between 35 and 45. This shows the number of sellers. This sometimes can be important. Like if you would have seen something here that's, let's see if there's any that have a bigger number like this, 7-1, that might mean somebody's wholesaling it, or there might be a lot of hijackers on it, but there's none here on this, but sometimes you'll see something that says 15 or 20 different sellers. Now, you probably wouldn't want to look at that because that's most likely a brand name product or something that people can get in stores and people are doing retail or online arbitrage on. This results also gives me more information. Obviously, here you see the picture, the main image of the product. This is the title as shown on Amazon, the category, what the brand is, how it's fulfilled. The number of images they have. We're going to really get into that in a later video, how important that is. If there's a variation, the weight of it, the packaging dimensions, and it shows you what last year's sales were. Let's see what else here. Sales year over year. This product is newer, so it doesn't have a sales from last year. The sales trend over the last 90 days. So you can see, is it trending upward or downwards? The price trend looks like the price has gone down just a tiny bit over 90 days. This shows you when the best sales period is, November of 2017. So it could be that maybe a lot of people were getting this as a early Christmas gift. And so in November of last year, it did really well. And this also shows you the sales to review. This number here might seem foreign to you. Why is that important? We're going to get into that in a later video too. But this is just a brief overview of how in just a couple minutes, I found an interesting product that maybe I'd want to do research on. Now, let's say you have this idea and now you want to change the criteria. Instead of looking to see what people are really interested in and love on Amazon, you want to do the opposite. Something that's selling a lot of, however, people don't really like it, and yet they're still buying it. Because why do we want to know that? Well, that could be an opportunity for you. If you can improve on something that a product is doing bad, maybe you can get those sales. So instead of having a minimum review rating of 4.5, let's make it a maximum of like 3.5, okay? Let's keep everything the same. I don't want to be too picky, so I'm going to do monthly revenue of $8,000 per month. Same, let's stick in the baby category. Let's search. All right, it found 21 products. So let's take a look. And by the way, do you remember I had said sometimes there's a lot of sellers? Well, here's another example of that. 19 sellers on that item. So that's probably not a private label product. So I'm just searching here. A baby car mirror. It's interesting. Let's see. Magnetic safety locks. Home security camera. And then here at the bottom, electric breast pump. Personally, I don't like to do a lot of things that have to do with a lot of electronics, but sometimes you can find good opportunity with that because there's a lot of sellers avoiding that. Like here's an example right here. Zoli Buzz Bee electric nail trimmer. It's selling 517 units per month, making $17,000 a month. That's pretty good. That's what, over $100,000, $150,000 a year or so, $200,000. I don't know. My math is not what it used to be. Now this looks like it could be a product that has a lot of hijackers or wholesalers. Let's just pretend it's not. Let's just pretend this is a private label product. What would be my next step? Because I'm looking at this, I'm like, wow, 3.4 stars. That really sucks. Oh, right within here, I can click on this. This shows the reviews, and I'm going to get deep into this later. So yeah, you can see that the review is going down over time. Over 90 days, it was at 3.5. Now it's at 3.4. So people are just not liking this product, but look, they're still selling a lot. So I'm going to click on this listing here and take a look. Look at this. These pictures are not great. It's not even really a white background. Looks like maybe they had a cell phone and they just put it on a bed sheet or something and took it. Look at these bullet points. They only use 4 bullet points. They put all the measurements, all of the things that you're not supposed to do in bullet points. They did 0M plus. What an amazing emotional connection bullet point that is. No. So yeah, this is not a great listing. Let's go ahead and look at some of these reviews and see if I could see a trend. Let's see. Let's read all the customers' reviews. And I want to see the top critical reviews. Hard to replace the heads. Okay. Breaks easily. Ours just stopped. Takes forever to do one nail. Takes a lot of time to trim your baby's nails. What else here? Waste of money. So the one thing that stood out to me, 2 different people right in the first 5 here says it takes a long time to do your nails. So what if maybe your product, could speed up that process? Well, you can just take that negative and put it in your listing and say, hey, unlike our competitors where it takes forever to trim the baby's nails, we use super duper technology that allows you to do it in half the time. Something like that. But this just gives you an idea of what to look for when you see these listings that are selling really well but have poor reviews. You're able to check if there's an opportunity for you to come in. Because if you came in and had a product that got better reviews, guess what? Somebody sees a product with only 3.5 reviews, and let's say you're getting all these really good reviews, 4.5, 5 stars. Well, you as a consumer, which one would you choose? One that only has 3 stars or one that has 5 stars that says it fixes a problem that you didn't like from the reviews of this one? Well, you're going to pick that better product, the good one, your product. So it's, how do we even find this information? Took me 2 minutes. I just look for products that are selling well in a category that I want to sell in, and that only had a maximum review of 3.5. So there's so many different features, guys, that you can have. Again, in a later video, we're going to go over competitors and niche. Guess what? This was only the basic filters, all right? Take a look at this. When I hit advanced filters, look at all of these different opportunities that I have to put in criteria to really laser focus what I want to do. Let me just go over them. And like I said, there's be other videos that you can search for with Helium10's Blackbox so that you can see more details. For example, I can say the sales year over year, sales to reviews. That's important to show how important the number of reviews are to the sales. And also you can also gauge the age of the listing. Fulfillment. Maybe I want to pick ones that they don't even have an FBA listing, only FBM. Fulfilled by merchant is there. I can actually search for a title keyword. Maybe I know I want to search for breastfeeding pump. Well, I can actually put that in here so it comes up. Or maybe I don't want anything to do with breastfeeding pump. Well, I would put it and exclude title keywords. Number of images. This is a really, really good one in order to find opportunity, because some people are selling a lot of units and they only have like 1 or 2 images. So imagine if you came in with some professional photography, full line of 8 images, your listing right away would be more attractive than that one. Instead of just the monthly revenue, I could do it by monthly sales units. Maybe I want to sell at least 1,000 units a month. So what are people selling 1,000 units a month doing? Price change percentage, sales change percentage. Is it going up? Is it going down? The best sellers rank for some of you guys, that's important. Variation count. Maybe you like stuff with a lot of variations because it's a sock and it has to have a lot of colors. So you want to see what are other people with variations doing. Or maybe you don't want a product with any variations, so you just put 1 right here under max. Best sales period. This is really good to see how products do around holidays or products that are seasonal. The number of sellers, we talked about that. If you don't want to have to see products that are wholesaled a lot or have arbitrage, you would put a maximum on here. And of course, the weight. So guys, take Blackbox for a spin, and you're going to be able to see how to find a product to sell on Amazon. Don't forget to keep checking the other videos in this series so that you can see detailed information on each of these different filters. Thanks, guys.